We have a delivery. I got a briefcase because I want to start basically like carrying my laptop either to the office or just to like other places. I have a couple backpacks, but for my job, I go to conferences sometimes and I wear suits, and the backpack just doesn't quite fit the situation. So here is the bag. It's in plastic. It's not in like a dust cover or anything. This is Coach Outlet, so they're only going to give us so much. But it does seem like it was well packed. So let's get this bad boy open. And here it is. So it's a pretty simple bag. This is their Ethan brief. This is not the slim brief. They have two versions of this bag. One of them is like a little slimmer and it has one zipper pocket. This one has two zipper pockets, but it's still a relatively small bag. It's relatively compact. It does have a full like shoulder strap. So I'm sure that's probably inside. But so far, my first impression is this bag looks dope. Because of how simple it is, I think it gives the impression of something that's like a little bit higher quality. This is a Coach bag. It's a Coach Outlet bag specifically. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be a lower quality than some other leather bags that I could have purchased. But for my needs, I do think that this will last. I have another Coach bag that I've been using as my everyday carry, and I've really enjoyed having that bag. I feel like it's really convenient and it perfectly fits like my use case. So I'm pretty satisfied with Coach and Coach Outlet. Like I said, I occasionally go to conferences for work. I actually just got back from one on Wednesday. And when I carry my backpack, it just feels a little awkward. I don't really like wearing a backpack with a suit. I do know they make backpacks. I actually used to have a Calvin Klein backpack that was leather. I really like that bag, but it wasn't real leather and it started to peel after like a year or so. So I'm hoping because this is actually real leather, this will last. So let's get into the details a little bit. So it's, like I said, a pretty standard square briefcase style bag. It does have a pocket on the front here. I saw in one of the reviews someone saying that this pocket is very close to the handle strap buckles, or like where the handle strap connects. And I do notice that is true. And so they were saying sometimes it's hard to open, or like the zipper will hit on these straps when I open it. So I'll keep that in mind. But honestly, my first impressions, I am very satisfied. This bag, it's not super big, which I love. It is relatively compact. And so I think it's also not that heavy. I mean, obviously it doesn't have anything in it at the moment, except for maybe some paper and the strap, but it doesn't seem like a bag that's gonna get super heavy. So it's gonna be easy to carry. One of the things I like about this being like a simple black leather bag is that I can wear this with a suit. I can wear this in like a more dressy environment, but I'm pretty sure I could also wear this with like jeans and a t-shirt and it not look weird or out of place or overdressed, which I really, really like. So let me pull out the paper out of the middle. So it has two pockets. There's one in the back that's like a thin pocket. This is probably like a good place to put a laptop. I do have a leather sleeve for my laptop, so I may or may not use that with this, but in addition to like the opening, there's also two like compartments in this back pocket. On the back of the bag, there is a little pass-through for, oh, that's funny. There's a pass-through for like luggage, but there's also a pocket underneath, which I didn't know, so that's dope. It's a relatively shallow pocket, but like you could easily put like a phone or something in there and have easy access without having to unzip or anything like that. This this bag was about 260 bucks. It was actually a little bit more than that. I think it was 238 or something before tax. Here is the strap. It's not a leather strap, but one of the things that I do like about Coach bags is that because the strap is detachable, if I wanted to get a leather strap, I could probably replace this one. But I don't really feel the need to do that right now. I'm totally satisfied with the bag and the strap as it is. And if it becomes a problem, I can address that at that time. The front pocket is a little larger. It kind of has like an accordion style opening. I like that this bag also has some like lining. I don't know if you can really see that, but there's like a few little trim pieces that are like in a brown leather, which I think is kind of cool, as well as the authenticity tag. If you know Coach, you know they always have a tag inside their bag that says this is a real Coach bag. And this one, as well as the zips on the inside or the zip pulls on the inside are wrapped in like a brown leather, which is cool. There's one like pretty large main compartment, and then there's like a larger lining pocket here, as well as a zip pocket on the back here. This says, wear it, love it, pass it on. Look after your Coach product today and tomorrow with our unique Coach Care services. Oh, that's cool, because I definitely know that if this, this should last. Oh, and that person who said the zipper was hard to use, that was super easy. I just pulled the strap up and then it unzipped super easily. So that's going to be awesome. In this front pocket, we also have the leather lining. It might be a little easier to see here, but it has like that light brown leather as the trim, which I think is kind of cool, especially considering the outside of this bag is like entirely black. That's like a cool little touch. There's a few pen holders. There's 3 pen holders, a little card holder, which is nice, and a little like key connector thing, which is cool too. This, I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. I'm really glad I bought this. I think it'll be perfect for the reasons that I need to use it. And although it is a little bit more expensive than other bags I could have gotten off of like Amazon or wherever, I think this will fit exactly what I need it for, and it will last. So I'm looking forward to being able to, carry this for quite a while. One of my biggest questions about this bag was whether or not it would fit my 16-inch MacBook Pro, and it definitely does perfectly. Actually, it's like a perfect fit. Like I said, I do have a sleeve for my MacBook, so I may use that sometimes, but honestly, I don't need to. This bag is perfect. It's also large enough that I could probably fit like a water bottle in here. I could probably also put like an umbrella, just like papers, random other things that I might want to carry with me without it being super bulky. I also really like that this bag is structured because of the way that like it's constructed. It can stand up on its own. It has enough structure that it doesn't like just flop around, which a lot of soft bags like nylon bags and stuff like that would just fall, and I didn't want that. So I'm really happy with this purchase. Overall, my first impressions are overwhelmingly positive. I think this bag is going to be perfect for what I need it for, and it looks good. Like I could wear this bag. I'm wearing sweats right now, but I could totally throw this bag on and it not look strange or out of place. And yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of use out of this, especially because I do want to, I get the pleasure of working from home, but I want to be able to, move and go places, maybe if I'm traveling and I'm working. And so just being able to kind of come and go with my work stuff and like having a specific place that I can pretty much leave certain things. I have like a mouse and some other stuff that I will carry with me, and just being able to pack that in here and have it here for forever, that's going to be perfect. Also have some adapters. I feel like I always find myself in situations where I'm places and need an adapter and I don't have it with me. So this is going to be where it now lives. Yeah, I am overwhelmingly satisfied with this bag. Obviously, you can't really see because of the table, but like this was a great purchase. I'm definitely glad I bought this. If you have any questions about the bag, anything I didn't answer, put them in the comments and I'll try my best to reply. I'm sure by the time you all see this, I'll have actually worn the bag a little bit. So maybe I'll do a follow-up if I have any new impressions or anything. Let me know what you think. Would you buy this?